Morning. It's Sunday morning, September the 25th, 2022, and it's a pleasure to be able to share some thoughts with you from the scriptures today. I'm Pastor Mike Custer, the pastor of Bible Baptist Church in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and this morning we're going to read Proverbs chapter 28, verse 22 and 23 for our devotion. We've already considered verse 22 a couple days ago, or at least the principle behind it. And so we'll read that verse and then we'll move on to verse 23. Verse 22 and 23 say this: He that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. We talked about the person who is hasty to be rich just a couple days ago. He's got the wrong focus, and the Bible says that poverty will come upon him. He won't be successful. He won't be able to hold on to those riches that he's seeking. Verse 23 says this, and this is the verse that we're going to spend the greater part of our time on this morning. He that rebuketh a man afterward shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. And this is about open rebuke being better than secret love. And the Bible indicates that if we will speak truly, and even if that means a rebuke of an individual, that's still better than flattery. And that person will find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. Just saying things to make people feel good is not the way to go, is not helpful to them. And although at the moment they may not appreciate your help, it'll still be better ultimately than just giving flattery that doesn't really help them in any way. The Bible says again, he that rebuketh a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. And it may take a while for that really to sink in, for it to prove itself, for the individual to realize the benefit of what's been given to him. But a rebuke is better than just flattery in so many ways. You're teaching them something. You're investing something in that individual, or him or her. You're helping them in some way that maybe they wouldn't receive help otherwise. And they may have to take a little while to think about it and to mull over what they've heard. And that's why the Bible says afterward, because most of us don't like to be corrected at the moment. We may realize in time that that's really the best thing that could have happened to us, but we don't necessarily appreciate reproof or correction or rebuke in the moment. And that's our human pride kicking in, and that's our flesh that doesn't respond as it should to correction, even if it's true correction, even if it's something we really needed. And if it's given in the right spirit, it will be spiritual and calm and quiet, and it won't be boisterous and loud and insulting. And so we should be willing to accept that. And the Bible teaches us that if you do that for a person afterwards, they'll benefit from it more than the flattery of the tongue. And so try to help those that you can help and be a blessing to people around you. Sometimes that will mean that you've got to speak up. You know, it takes something. It takes some courage to sharpen iron. Iron sharpeneth iron, the Bible says, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. And we don't necessarily always find appreciation when we try to do that. The Bible says that the wounds of a friend are faithful. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. And this speaks of flattery and the one who's just trying to gain somebody's favor for some reason. Don't be that kind of person. Just do what's right. Just tell the truth. And be tactful and be kind, but you'll benefit that person much more by being honest and truthful with them than you will by just flattering them. Do the right thing. God bless you today.